This story is about Napoleon and the rabbits. I wish you much viewing pleasure. Napoleon stood frozen, his heart pounding, not from the fear of an enemy army, but from a completely unexpected assault. Around him, a swirling mass of fur and paws overwhelmed the field. His generals, men hardened by countless battles and death, were scrambling, waving their arms helplessly. And the attackers, not soldiers, not horses, but hundreds, maybe even thousands of tiny rabbits, moving not away from danger, but straight toward the emperor. This was no ordinary hunt. This was a disaster, a moment that no history book quite knows what to make of. Just weeks before, Napoleon had been riding high, fresh from a stunning victory and a peace treaty that would shape Europe's future. To celebrate, he chose a simple pleasure, a rabbit hunt. It was supposed to be a peaceful afternoon in the countryside with his trusted officers. Nothing more than a break from the endless campaigns, a moment to remind himself he ruled not just land and armies, but life itself. Marshal Alexander Berthier, his loyal chief of staff, took on the task with his usual careful planning. He gathered what he thought were the right rabbits ready for the hunt. But there was a crucial mistake. Instead of wild rabbits that scatter when hunted, Berthier brought tame, farm-raised ones. The kind of rabbits that don't run from humans, but run to them, expecting a snack. When the cages were opened, what happened next was shocking. The rabbits didn't scatter. They charged, a furry wave, crashing toward Napoleon and his men. At first, the men laughed, thinking it a harmless joke. As the rabbits swarmed boots and coats, hopping onto laps and legs with surprising force. Napoleon, the man who had faced cannons and kings, was caught off guard by the softness of thousands of teeth and paws. He tried to brush them away, but they kept coming. His generals stumbled and fell, overwhelmed by the sheer numbers and unexpected ferocity of this fluffy mob. The proud emperor had no choice but to retreat to his carriage, his coat disheveled, his dignity shaken. Imagine a man who conquered continents being driven off the field by rabbits. This wasn't just a funny story, it was a blow to the control and image Napoleon held so tightly. He never spoke of it. To him, it was a loss no strategy could fix. Yet, the question remains, how could the greatest military mind be undone by something so small? The answer lies in a simple truth: nature doesn't always play by our rules. And what happened after this strange battle? That's a story even more surprising. But before we dive into that, what if I told you this was only the beginning of Napoleon's most unexpected challenges?